I sure did hear about it, and I am fucking amped about it. First person I actually heard this from was my friend Justin, Slasher Talk. I'll tag him here. He did a video on it too. And everybody is rightfully excited that Robert Englund is going to be starring in this movie, but I feel like we aren't giving enough attention to the fact that Richard Brake is playing fucking Geppetto in this movie. First of all, if you're not familiar with the Poonaverse, it sounds so silly, but I think it is such a great play on words. So this Poonaverse consists of like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the new Bambi horror movie, the Peter Pan horror movie that's coming out. So basically any of these like kid stories that have gone into the public domain and people have set their sights on it and turned it into horror movies. So this latest one that was just announced within the last couple days is going to be called Pinocchio Unstrung. And Justin said in his video exactly how I feel. Like up until this point, the Poonaverse has kind of been like a joke. But they just secured two huge names in horror, especially Robert Englund. He is arguably like the biggest name in horror that we have. This is fucking Freddy Krueger, baby. But honestly, I feel like I'm most excited about Richard Brake being in this because, quite frankly, this motherfucker is scary. And I literally mean that as a compliment, and it's because of the roles that he plays. If you are a Rob Zombie fan, you definitely know who Richard Brake is because he is a Rob Zombie regular. He played Doomhead in Rob Zombie's 31, and this is honestly why I'm scared of this man. Like, this motherfucker is terrifying. He also played the Night King in Game of Thrones. Like, he's always playing these terrifying characters, which is why, like, he's scary. So Richard Brake is going to be playing Geppetto in this movie. We don't know what Robert Englund is playing yet. According to this article, at least it doesn't say. It is confirmed that this movie is going to be called Pinocchio Unstrung, and it is the latest movie in the so-called Twisted Childhood universe, aka the Poonaverse. And on top of learning that these icons are going to be in this movie, we also got the first glimpse of Pinocchio, which is made entirely using practical effects, which be still my fucking heart. Reese Frake Waterfield is set to direct this movie. He's the same guy that directed the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey movies. And the movie is going to follow young James as he learns of his father Geppetto's deadly secret, Pinocchio. Richard Brake said in a statement, not only is the script dark, twisted, and gory, it's also at times very funny. Which, I mean, how can you not be when you're doing a Pinocchio horror movie? I feel like you need to add a layer of comical value in there. And he also said that there are just incredible practical effects and audiences are in for a crazy ride. And the director said our movie flips everything you know about Pinocchio on its head. And he also mentioned how they are heavily relying on practical effects for all of the deaths and creature work. And overall, the movie is going to be featuring a high kill count, hell yeah, a subversion of the original story, and lots of practical gore. So that alone all makes me so fucking excited for this movie, but then to know that these two icons are in it, this is gonna be unfucking real. Richard Brake as Geppetto might be the scariest thing we've ever seen. And it's gonna be so great to see Robert Englund in something new on screen again. Say what you want about the Poonaverse, but they secured Freddy Krueger himself, so obviously they're doing something fucking right.